What is going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of the Narik Chase channel. I'm your boy Narik Chase, and we are going to be continuing our series on the Fallout Wishlist. Now, so there's going to be a new Fallout game, Fallout 76, but I'm going to continue on with this series because I need to go ahead and finish it and quit being such a lazy sod. In this episode, we are going to be talking about a survival mode or hardcore mode for those fans that just love a great and fantastic challenging experience, me being one of them. A survival mode or hardcore mode is a mode of all modes to test players' determination, smarts, and resourcefulness in the wasteland. New Vegas has the best survival mode. In this mode, the stim packs of the healing items don't automatically restore the player's health or sickness or anything like that, but it does take a bit of time to do so. Right away removes radiation over time in a similar manner as the stim packs healing, as well as ammunition actually having weight, so picking certain weapons is always a smarter, it's more smarter, more strategic, forcing players to be that way. Players must eat periodically, otherwise it affects their character. They must drink regularly, otherwise it affects their character. They must actually have a sleep cycle, which also affects a character's performance. When you have injured limbs or broken limbs, it can only be restored by limb repair or by visiting an actual doctor. Sleeping doesn't automatically heal all the health points or cripple limbs unless it is an owned bed by the character, or having the Roughing It perk. Companions that you do recruit can die, like permanently. So that's another thing that you have to take in consideration. Saving will only be done after sleeping, which again focuses on having additional sleep to help provide not only nourishment for the character, but also being able to save the game. Normally you'll be able to press pause to save, or during some transitions of the loading screens that automatically save, but in this it seems like you have to sleep, so that would be awesome. No more fast travel. I'm kind of up and down about that. I love fast travel, but I can see how that will make a game be more immersive if you can't just skip big sections to get where you need to go. Enemies now do more damage to you, but you also do more damage to them. You can actually injure their limbs and stuff, as well as them injuring yours. And if you want to go with the whole spongy enemy thing as a problem, then if you can shoot them in the head one time and kill them, they should be able to do the same thing to you. Enemies no longer show up on your compass unless marked with a recon scope, which makes sense. Adrenaline is a new perk given by default. I think adrenaline is actually something too, and I think it should be affected on your health. I think it should affect it by your sleep, what you eat and drink. Interesting aspect. Now this one I thought was a really good idea. Sickness and curing sicknesses is also critical now. Get bit by a mole rat, swiped by a ghoul, or stung by a mosquito, and you have the chance of developing the sickness, which you'll need to take care of. I think that's actually pretty important because you're in the wasteland and radiation is a big factor, and I like that radiation is a big factor, which goes into Red X and Radaway. I think a ghoul is Fallout form of a zombie, so therefore they should be able to spread that contagion. Mosquitoes are notorious for disease, and so are rats, so I like that would be an interesting dynamic to implement to the game as well. Your overall carry weight has been reduced along with the additional weight by ammo, stim packs, and other things. I think that anything like me, I'm a pack rat. I always overpack stuff, whether it's weapons, whether it's just the clothing, whether it's just items. I'm always overpacking things in the game, and this would force me to be very, very strategic about the types of ammo that I carry with me, the types of healing items. It forces me to think what items I should pick up while I'm out in the wasteland. So like that right there would be an interesting dynamic as well. Enemies and loot no longer respawn nearly as fast as they once did, which I think is actually 2 thumbs up. That actually makes sense. I think it should take even longer amount of time to when going back to certain areas, have to fight more of these creatures and trying to find more loot and stuff. I think it would be more scarce. I think it would be should take more time. But having said that, these are just some thoughts that I have about the survival mode and the hardcore mode, as well as something I've read, some notes I've seen on the internet, and I think they're pretty valid in my opinion. But anyways, guys, in the comment section below, let me know your thoughts on a hardcore mode or survival mode for the next Fallout game, not including Fallout 76. And also be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe, and the notification button to get the best of what's going on the channel. And remember, Tuesdays and Thursdays, guys, we do upload videos, so stay tuned. Catch you guys later.